Hello, it's Angela here to share with you my latest Hobbybase crafts subscription box. This one I think is box 15. I believe so anyway. Let's take a look inside. Right, well, first up I can see we have this honeybee die. This is one of Hobbybase's exclusive dies made for them, and that's a good size, and I like that it has some intricate cutouts on the wings. Make a great focal point for your makes. What else do we have? Wow, well, to go with the bee, we have a honeycomb. This is a mini stencil from Creative Expressions, and you can ink through them, and I've actually had a lot of success embossing cardstock with stencils, so we may have a little play and see what effects we can get with that later. What else do we have? Oh, well, to go with our stencil we have an ink. Now this is an eyes ink. I've heard a lot of good things about eyes ink. I've never actually used them myself yet, but that's all going to change. This one has a spray top, and I believe that must be the colour. We'll have a little play later, hopefully with the stencil, and see what effects we can get with that. What else do we have? Oh, I love these. These here. These are little bumblebee charms. Little gold ones. Little hoops on the top for hanging, attaching to your projects. Now, I've used these in the past. These are Dovecraft Be Happy collection. And they're so sweet and very detailed. And actually getting to be a little hard to get hold of. So I'm really thrilled to see that we have 4 in here. They add a touch of luxury to your projects, and they're just really sweet. What else do we have? Well, we have some little paper roses in sort of a vintage honey colour. So they work well with the theme, which I believe is a honeybee theme, judging by the products we've taken out of the box so far. What else do we have? Oh, here's a stamp set. And this one is, in fact, from the Dovecraft Be Happy collection. And it has a nicely detailed bumblebee stamp there. A sunflower head, or it could be any flower, I suppose, depending on the colours you choose to colour with. A leafy fern or foliage stamp. And there's 3 flowers there with the leaves. And of course, we have our Don't Worry, Be Happy sentiment. What a lovely sentiment that is. And a great stamp set. Let's see. Oh yes, we have, to go with our Be Happy collection, we have these adhesive jewels. These are in a pale pink and honey colours, and you get 117 in there. I'm not sure you can see how pretty those are, but they're not just normal adhesive gems. These are actually faceted, so they look like, well, they're faceted like a diamond. They give off the honeycomb effect, so it just ties in really nicely with the bee and honeycomb sort of theme, and they're just really pretty. What else do we have? Oh, we have an embossing folder. This one is a Nellie Snellen embossing folder, and it's 150mm by 150mm. That's basically a 6x6 card front, if you're thinking of putting that direct to a card front. And it has a repeat motif of a bumblebee. Get some nice effects with that one. And what else do we have? Oh, the part I always love, the papers. And these straight away look to be from the Be Happy collection. And this is one of my favourite papers. I'm so thrilled to have this one in my selection. There could be a variety of different papers depending what you get in the box. But I've got this one here, which has got the gold embossed bumblebees on. Really pretty and shimmery. And I also have this sort of honey coloured one, which has a slightly darker print on there of flowers and foliage. I think there's some script in there too. Just gives a nice vintage feel. And this one is a greeny aqua colour with sort of honeycomb effect on, but the papers are sort of distressed, so you get a variegation of colour and design on them. This one here has the beehives hanging on branches or honey pots. and that's quite a pretty repeat pattern. Again, another repeat pattern with the distressing, and this one's like a pale peachy yellow colour with the dark flower heads printed on there. And this one is rather pretty too. This one's a glittery paper. We have our little honeybees, and we have some text on there which says, "Be happy, be beautiful, honey, honey." And that's a really nice one as well, because you can cut strips and use them as a sentiment if you don't want to use the whole paper in one go. Right, what else do we have? Oh, the fun part. Let's see what card blanks we have this month. Well, we have our craft card, which is a 5x7. Nice sturdy base, and it has a matching envelope. We also have this one here, which is a 6x6. A nice fancy fold card, use it that way or that way, with a scalloped edge. Again, it's a 6x6, so that one will fit in that envelope there. And last but not least, we have this card blank. Let's see, I wonder if you can guess what this one is. Can you guess? Well, if I put it in that orientation, you can see that's actually an easel card base. So you don't even have to make your own easel card, it's already made for you. Just decorate and add your stopper there. And again, it has its own matching envelope. So there you have it, that is this month's box. We have our 3 envelopes and 3 cards, of course. Mustn't forget those. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 papers. Gorgeous embossing folder, our pretty jewels, our stamp set, all bee themed, our paper flowers, the roses, our golden bee charms, a mini honeycomb stencil, the Eyes ink full-size bottle to use with our stencil or whatever really, and we have our exclusive bee die from Hobbybase. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll pop back later to see what I've made. Thank you, bye bye.